Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating life of Donald Trump, a man known around the world for many reasons, a billionaire businessman, a reality TV star, and even the 45th and 47th President of the United States. Love him or hate him, one thing is clear, his life has been anything but ordinary. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's talk about the incredible, and sometimes controversial journey of Donald Trump. Early life. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City. He was the fourth of 5 children in the Trump family. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer who built homes and apartments in New York. His mother, Mary Trump, came from Scotland and was known for being kind and traditional. As a kid, Donald was known to be confident and full of energy, sometimes a little too much. Because of his behavior, his parents sent him to a military boarding school called the New York Military Academy when he was 13. It was a strict place, but Trump did well there. He became a student leader and even played sports like baseball and football. College and business beginnings. After high school, Trump went to Fordham University for 2 years, then transferred to the Wharton School of Finance at the University of Pennsylvania. That's one of the top business schools in the U.S. He graduated in 1968 with a degree in economics. Soon after, he joined his father's business, the Trump Organization. At first, he helped manage apartment buildings in Brooklyn and Queens. But Donald had bigger dreams. He wanted to build skyscrapers in Manhattan, the heart of New York City. The real estate empire. In the 1970s and 80s, Trump began building and buying some of New York's most famous properties. He built Trump Tower in 1983, a tall, shiny building on Fifth Avenue that became his home and office. It had gold everywhere, and it showed the world that Donald Trump had arrived in style. He didn't stop there. Trump bought hotels, casinos, golf courses, and even started his own airline for a while. He put his name Trump on everything: Trump Plaza, Trump Castle, Trump International. His brand became known for wealth, power, and luxury. Fame and TV stardom. In the 1990s, Trump's businesses faced big problems. He had borrowed a lot of money, and some of his casinos and hotels weren't doing well. He had to go through bankruptcies and restructure his companies. Many people thought he was done, but Trump bounced back. Then in 2004, he became a TV star. He launched the reality show The Apprentice, where contestants competed in business tasks for a chance to work with him. The show was a huge hit. His famous line, "You're fired," became part of pop culture. The show made him more popular than ever. He wasn't just a businessman, he was now a celebrity. Personal life. Donald Trump has been married 3 times. His first wife was Ivana Trump, a former model from Czechoslovakia. They had 3 children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric. After they divorced, he married actress Marla Maples, and they had a daughter, Tiffany. Later, he married Melania Trump, a model from Slovenia, and they have 1 son named Baron. Trump is very close to his children. Some of them even worked in his businesses and helped him in politics later on. Entering politics. For many years, Trump talked about politics, but most people didn't take him seriously. That changed in 2015, when he announced that he was running for President of the United States as a Republican. He gave a bold speech, saying he wanted to make America great again. His style was very different. He spoke simply, directly, and wasn't afraid to say things that other politicians avoided. Many people loved his honesty. Others were shocked by his words. But he gained attention fast. In 2016, Donald Trump won the Republican nomination. He ran against Hillary Clinton, a former First Lady and Secretary of State. Almost no one believed he would win, but he did. In November 2016, Trump became the 45th President of the United States. Presidency, 2017 to 2021. Trump's time as president was full of big events and strong opinions. Some people saw him as a bold leader who put America first. Others thought he was divisive and dangerous. Here are a few key things that happened during his time in office. Tax cuts. He passed a major tax reform bill in 2017. Border and immigration. He pushed for a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border and made immigration a key issue. COVID-19. During 2020, the coronavirus pandemic hit the world hard. Trump's response to it received both support and criticism. Foreign policy. He met with leaders like North Korea's Kim Jong-un, which had never happened before. Impeachments. Trump was impeached twice by the House of Representatives, but was not removed from office by the Senate. In 2020, Trump ran for re-election against Democrat Joe Biden. Biden won the election. But Trump and many of his supporters claimed the results were unfair, which led to the controversial Capitol riot on January 6, 2021. After the presidency. After leaving office, Trump stayed in the public eye. He held rallies, gave speeches, and hinted at running for president again in 2024. He also launched his own social media platform called Truth Social, after being banned from Twitter and Facebook. He continued to be a powerful figure in American politics, especially within the Republican Party. His second term. Yep, Donald Trump is back in the White House. He officially became president again in January 2025, making history as the only U.S. president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. First was 2017 to 2021, now again starting 2025. And let's just say, he hit the ground running. What he's been doing so far, 2025. 1. Big changes right away. Right after taking office, Trump did a bunch of things super quickly. He pardoned over 1,500 people connected to the January 6th Capitol riot, and he's been signing tons of executive orders, more than any recent president early on. 2. Cutting down the government. He started cutting jobs in federal offices. About 275,000 people are being laid off or offered buyouts. He also created a new department to make the government run leaner, and he picked Elon Musk to lead it. Wild, right? 3. School and social changes. Trump wants to shut down the Department of Education and has rolled back a bunch of programs related to diversity and LGBTQ+ protections. It's all part of a plan his supporters call Project 2025, which is focused on conservative values and reshaping how things work in Washington. What's going on globally? 1. Ukraine and Russia. At first, Trump stopped military aid to Ukraine. He said Ukraine had some blame for the war and even wanted some of their resources in exchange for help. Later, he gave some support again, but it's clear things are tense between him and Ukraine's leader. 2. U.S. military in Africa. In Somalia, the U.S. has been pulling back from fighting a dangerous group called Al-Shabaab. Some people worry this could cause more problems in that region. Money, taxes, and tech stuff. 1. Taxes and big bills. Congress passed a massive bill that Trump supported. It includes tax cuts for people and businesses, and it adds money for border security and the military. 2. Trump versus tech. He's clashing with companies like Apple. There's even talk of a big tax, 25%, on iPhones made outside the U.S. He's trying to push companies to build things here instead of overseas. 3. AI and technology. Trump signed an order to boost American leadership in artificial intelligence. He removed a lot of previous rules he thought were slowing things down. Basically, he wants the US to lead the AI race. What are people saying? A lot of people support what Trump's doing. But many others are very upset. There's even a big protest movement called the 50501 movement. It's happening in all 50 states. Protesters are speaking out about everything from LGBTQ+ rights to education to international relations. In short, Trump's second presidency is bold, fast-moving, and stirring up tons of emotions on both sides. He's changing a lot, not just in the US, but around the world too. Whether you agree with him or not, one thing's for sure, he's making headlines every single day. Legacy and impact. Whether you support him or not, it's clear that Donald Trump changed politics and media in a big way. His supporters see him as a fighter for ordinary people. His critics say he divided the country and damaged democratic traditions. But one thing is sure, Donald Trump knows how to grab attention, make headlines, and stay in the spotlight. Conclusion. So, that's the life of Donald Trump. From the buildings of New York to the White House, from you're fired to make America great again, his story is full of ups, downs, and unforgettable moments. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your thoughts on Donald Trump's journey. See you in the next video.